So this is my room. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see?
Yeah.
So this is my. So do you know if you're listening for the start of the show, sun cream by the door. See, I did say, and also I've laid out everything that I need. I'm very good.
Anal.
Well, anal could be a word, yes. But this is where I get ready every morning, and I've hung my coats up. I don't know if do you want an entire tour of my little apartment?
Yes, we do.
I want to say no, but I'm actually compelled to watch this.
Okay, so this is the kitchen, little kitchen area. It's quite nice, isn't it? And then there's a little lounge there, and then this is my bedroom. Do you want to see my bedroom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People would love to see your bedroom.
And this is my lovely bedroom. Here we are.
It's not very tidy.
Well, it's not very untidy.
You're quite tidy, though. Do you normally line your shoes up in order, don't you?
What did you say?
You normally... Yeah. You know, you're very particular. People must understand this about you, is that you are very particular about your stuff.
Well, you know...
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that
I like to be organised.
Yeah.
There's my shirts hung up in the wardrobe with 4 hangers. That's not 4 hangers per shirt. I'm not that fat. I'm just saying that's all I've got.
Just to take the weight.
You're hilarious. Yeah. Don't forget you were late this morning.
Yeah.
And then we'll try this. I don't know if this works, but this is my little lounge area. And one of the nice things about staying in any kind of country house, and you know, and this is a place that you can rent this if you want to stay in it and stuff. I'm not advertising. I'm just explaining. Maybe you come away with some friends. You know, maybe you have some kind of birthday celebrations or something. You know, and you decide to come up here. The views are amazing.
Yeah.
Now I know that Dominic and Dave have views there, kind of the other side, beautiful views of the rolling hills, and you even see the Lake District in the distance. Do you want to see my view?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Okay. Move this out of the way. You ready?
Yep.
2 outside broadcast trucks and a load of cars. There it is. Now, it's fair to say it's not the most glamorous view you've ever seen, and it's slightly ruined by the outside broadcast trucks, but you know.
But if you want to, wake up and
also,
see 2
I've
trucks and a
lost-
Land Rover.
I'm going to have to keep talking because I can't hear you. So,
Sorry.
oh, there you go. I've got you back. All right, thank you. There you go. Beautiful. I'm just going to keep talking because I keep losing my monitoring.
Who's
So I'll
that?
just keep going. Who's what?
Whose hand is
was
that?
someone- who
Is
was
that
that?
Will's?
Is Will Kinder in the
It's
truck?
Will. You know he's
Let's get Will to pop
making
out
an
and give us a
appearance.
wave, and then come and actually find out if he's working. Let's see if this happens. This is very exciting.
Go on,
oh,
Will.
Hang on a second. And there he is!
Hey,
There he
there's Grey Ed.
is. King of the dorks.
Dork at the
Will
door.
Kinder. Okay. Oh, is it my mic breaking up? Okay. Hi.
No, you're fine. It's all good.
Okay, all right. I'll swap mics anyway. There's Dave the Snorer there. He's cable punching.
With his
Look at that.
dingle hat on.
Yeah. War and all that. Kasha. Now, many people have asked me, in fact, nobody has, you know, you're out in the countryside, you're out in your wellies, and you come in, they're a bit muddy. Where do you put your muddy wellies? Well, you put them here. On a little tray which says, please place your footwear here. Now, the only thing about this is, this was in my room. And to get to my room, I have to walk through the hall and then up the stairs through the carpet. So realistically, by the time you get here, the kind of damage has already been done. Matt, that's for you. You're welcome. So then all the other bedrooms are here, and then you go across the hall. Now, do we want to go into Dom and Dave's room?
Yes.
I don't think you need to, do you? 'Cause
Is it locked?
There's a code on there.
There we go.
Oh, no, it's not locked.
Don't worry about that.
Oh, good. Yes.
Now, whose room should we go in first?
Dave's.
Okay. This is Dave's room. Oh no! There's a ghost! Oh, my God! I can't believe we saw it.
You
Did just
actually
bang your
jumped.
head?
Yeah, a little bit. Whoa!
Well, that serves you right.
Where we're staying.
This is my modest bedroom.
Oh!
It was me.
So you weren't lying when you said you haven't made your bed, Dave. Your bed looks...
No, I told you I hadn't made my bed.
Right. But then look at the view. Just look at the difference in view from my view, which is like 2 outside broadcast trucks. Look at that.
Now that I
Amazing.
think is the lesser of the 2 views. If you go to your right
Okay.
and then have a look at the other one, which I think is actually even more impressive.
This view here, this one is really nice. Now, you're going to have to, I would take it from this window here, Adam, so you don't get the one with the bird poo on it. But look, there you
Look
go.
at that.
Wow.
Pretty, isn't it?
Yeah. Now, before the end of the week, somebody has to be in that fountain naked. I think that's gone down very well with some people.
I think that would be a treat.
Greg James, do you reckon?
He'll do it.
Yeah, he'll do
Gets his
it.
kit off all the time.
Oh, he loves it. Big tart. He can't help himself. So there you are. That's and by the way, a lot of people have said that this house is haunted. I haven't seen any evidence of that so
not
far.
me.
But if you do see anything, will you please let me know?
Sure thing.
Like in a pantomime kind of a way.
Yeah.
It's behind you.
Behind me? Where? I can't see anything. No.
It's behind you.
What
It makes sense if you're watching the TV, by the way.
Yeah. You see what I have to put up with sharing with that idiot.
Careful, you just banged your head there. You all right there, ghost?
Ouch!
It wasn't a ghost. It was Dominic, the local fairground owner.
Hello.
Would you have got away with it?
Yes, I would have got away if it wasn't for you pesky DJs.
There you go. All right, let's go see Dominic's room. Okay. This is Dominic Byrne's room here.
We sort of share a small
son.
apartment.
Then we have to do tedious after that.
Okay, all right, we can be a bit late. Now, what do you sleep with? Some people sleep with a partner. Some people sleep with a teddy bear. Some people like to cuddle up to a pillow for a bit of comfort. Dominic, of course, likes to sleep with a coat hanger, which is a little bit random. Don't really know what that's all about.
Always have, always will. Yeah, I've no idea.
What do you do with it?
I
Cuddle it?
I like having it there.
Don't answer
Would
him,
you like
Dominic.
to show us? What do you do?
A bit like this. I'm not in a dressing gown.
You look like you're in a straitjacket.
Thanks very much indeed.
And of course, the essentials he has here: deodorant, headache tablets, and of course tissues, and a toothbrush.
Not necessarily in that
Really?
order.
What do you get up to?
I'm going to put this back in case I lose it. There we go.
Okay, look behind you on the floor. Dominic, high five on the shoes lined up on the floor.
Thank you very much. I've got trainers because I feel that this could be a week where I engage again in exercise because I haven't done that for a long time. So I'd like to go for a run, possibly.
Would it be weird if I got into your bed and kind of like write around in it?
Yes, it would. Very weird.
That put you off?
Can I take this dressing gown off now, please?
Yeah, of course you can. All right, well, there you go. That's just like a little view, a little tour of our... put some lights on. That makes a world of difference. Little tour of our house. If you have any questions, feel free to tweet us or Facebook us or text in. And if you want to see anything in particular, maybe over the next few days, do let us know and we'll see what we can do. From me, it's back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you very much.
What a wonderful tour that was.
It's time for tedious.
It is time for tedious. But the question is, how do we get to this morning's tedious from last time's tedious, which was, of course, C'est la vie from Bewitched. Well, like this, let me tell you. The phrase c'est la vie is actually French and literally translated means that's life. Life rhymes with knife, which is one of three members of the cutlery family with fork and spoon. A spoon or spooning is also a type of cuddle which involves one person lying in front of the other or behind, depending on where you're looking. Just Looking was a hit years ago for Stereophonics. The Stereophonics are from Carmarthen, which is in the Welsh Valleys. RAF Valley on Anglesey is where Prince William is based. If you add an I to based, you get biased, which is what you don't want to be if you're a journalist. A journalist is technically what Dominic Byrne is. Is rhymes with Fizz, who's the Coronation Street character played by actress Jenny McAlpine. Alpine is a word associated with mountains and freshness. Freshness is an important quality in the world of chicken and other meat. Meat is something you tend not to see very much of on a vegetarian menu. The word menu in French is also menu because I think the word menu was actually invented in France. France is a country where they have lots of poodle dogs, and poodle dogs, like all dogs I find, like attention and affection and of course strokes, which links us cleverly to this morning's Tedious Inc. track, that being The Strokes and Last Night by The Strokes. Hi.
Days tedious, days tedious, days tedious, days tedious, days tedious, days tediously.
Strokes on BBC Radio 1, and there were Dave Tedious Link. I don't know why I'm doing this voice. I will now stop, collaborate, and listen. Thank you.
It was seamless, yes.
Can I ask a question?
Of course.
You know how you say where the link goes, nobody knows?
Correct.
Will tomorrow's act be a big weekend artist as well?
I think it's just coincidental
Sure.
that obviously today, as we begin our huge build-up to Radio 1's big weekend in Carlisle, which takes place this weekend on the 14th and 15th of May, that it featured an act who will be performing as part of the stellar lineup which we present to this part of the
Will
world.
it be the same coincidence tomorrow?
I don't know, because as we said, where the link goes, nobody knows.
I take that as a yes then.
Chris Moyles Show, live from Carlisle all this week.
Yes, we are.
BBC Radio 1.
Anyway, well done. Nice link.
Thank you. Nice tour.
Was it all right?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah?
Genuinely, I enjoyed it.
Yeah. So Dominic lines his shoes up on the floor like I do.
And I've just got stuff strewn everywhere. I'm actually quite tidy ordinarily.
But yeah, it's fine.
I'm normally quite a tidy person, which is why, I feel a little disappointed that people have seen my room at its worst.
Do you have tissues next to your bed like Dominic does?
Not that I'm aware of.
Coat hanger?
No.
No, okay, fair enough.
No.
Fair enough. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to say hello to Radio 1's sexy DJ, too much hair for his own good, Mr. Greg James is here.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, Greg.
Good morning.
Your hair actually looks more orderly than it did last night.
I've been sleeping on it, haven't I?
Yeah, but it actually looks neater because it was very, very thick and disorganised.
Like a beehive.
Yeah, it was very nest-like, I thought, last
Well, I'm
night.
sorry if it offended you, Dave.
It didn't offend me. I just find it fascinating.
Is it a pain
It's all right.
to maintain?
No, it's not too bad. It's just a bit owlish today.
Right. It is a bit owlish
It is a bit
today.
owlish.
Yeah, that's what it is, Dave.
I was
Owlish.
everyone was shouting at me saying, "Greg, you're on air, you're on air!" And I was just sat watching upstairs. I was just kind of like, "Oh, yeah, I'll go down."
Were you in bed watching the show?
No, I was just sort of unpacking upstairs. Okay.
That's what I was doing this morning as well.
Oh
just
yeah.
pottering.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Did you have a nice night last night?
It's really good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Some nice people we met in wherever it was we were.
Exactly. That's
Exactly.
what we will say.
In that-
wherever it was.
In that mysterious, non-specific Cumbrian village.
But it was nice.
Yeah.
With a couple of. Well, it was.
do you
talk about the pubs?
Do you often drink lager?
Yeah. Why?
Well, because Dave was saying earlier that he doesn't believe you. And he was saying that he felt like you came to the pub last night to look like you're one of the lads, but you're not really.
When he says Dave said this, what he means is that he said this, and therefore he's using my name to distance himself in a third-party fashion.
Okay.
No, that's not.
I often get ID'd in pubs,
And me.
Oh, shut up.
but
Stop laughing.
Who IDs you? Stevie Wonder.
I know people do. But no, it was nice. Good night.
Are we out again tonight? Oh no, tonight is
tonight,
potentially
yeah.
the Sony Radio Awards webcast party in the house.
Are we going to dress up in suits and ball gowns and
Well,
sit here in our
did you
finery?
pack your suits?
No.
I'm nominated for 2 awards,
Oh,
the
yes,
Sony
of
Radio
course.
Awards, which is tonight in London. I am several hundred miles away with you here in Cumbria, so we could sit around the screen and watch it and watch me not win twice.
Would you have gone if you were in London?
Yeah, well, if I was going to win.
How did you find that out, though? Can you find that out?
Well, once before we rang them up and said, Chris is going on holiday on Monday. Should he change it to Tuesday? And they went, oh, we're not allowed to say. But it'll be fine if he goes on holiday on Monday.
And you won, yeah?
So, no. So officially, I haven't been told that I'm not winning, but I'm not there. And nobody seems to care. So I take it we're not going to win. So if you are, by the way, if anyone's listening who is nominated in the same category as me, your chances just improved.
Yes. By about 25%.
I think me and Scott are in the same category.
I think you are, actually.
So good luck to Scott. Although, quite frankly, the show's good, but it's not as good as this, right?
We'll find out tonight.
I don't think we need awards a lot of the time.
No.
I think the fact that people listen every day is award enough.
So we might do that tonight, or might just sack it off and go to another pub and find another pub quiz, which is what we did last night.
Have you talked about the pub quiz?
No,
yet?
no, not yet.
Do you want to talk about the pub quiz?
You can save it for you if you want, for your show.
No, whatever. It was interesting because we stayed in the other one for a bit and then came down to halfway through the pub quiz.
Yeah.
And you were winning quite considerably, but it was a radio-based quiz. It seemed a bit unfair for everyone.
The pitch around were all radio DJs, and I was one of them. So.
But the weird thing was, we worked out that on this sheet of paper, I think there was 20 faces of famous broadcasters, past and present, and executive producer Reese had produced 9 of them during his BBC career.
And no one else who was taking part in the quiz could say that last night.
No.
But we technically won the quiz. And do you know what the prize is?
It's the worst prize ever.
The prize is if you win the quiz in the pub, that you get to host a quiz next week, which means that we are going to have to leave, in theory, the big weekend early, miss Lady Gaga, and come into that little pub and do a quiz.
But writing the questions for a quiz is the most boring thing ever.